Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to show you guys the most underrated FNCS trio drop spots. If your trio is looking for a drop spot but you just can't find a good one that works with everything you need, this is the video for you. So chuck a like on it to support my channel and consider subscribing if you like it. Let's get right into it. Okay, so I wanted to do this in Battle Lab, but it wasn't letting me join Battle Lab, so I guess I'll just do it in solos. Okay, so the first drop spot is the Coliseum. Now this is a spot where you're gonna really need to know the terrain. You're gonna have to spend a lot of time in Battle Lab and in games just learning how everything is set up. What I recommend is landing on the top here. I'm just gonna, because I might have to take an off spawn fight in case someone lands here. So I'll be back when that's over. Alright, there's one. Looks like this kid wants to snipe at me, so we're gonna have to kind of go behind this barrier. And I actually just died to that kid, so I guess we're gonna have to queue up again. Alright, attempt number 2. Okay, looks like I'm just gonna explain it to you guys. If I come across a person, then too bad. So basically, I suggest landing on this top layer, and all of you should try and find a gun right off spawn. Now, it is kind of hard to all stay together because all the loot is so spread out. But if you can land on, let's say I landed right here, I flew in here, there was this AR on the floor, and I picked it up, and immediately I could laser if someone didn't land, or if someone landed on top here, I could, okay, hold on, let me finish this fight. Okay, so I could immediately laser someone from across here. If you get a sniper, it's easy, and the best thing is, if you win this fight off spawn, it's so easy to get kills, because you can hide behind these barriers. If someone over there has a gun, you can try and get some tags, but you could always just hide behind here, and they're so far from you that it's really hard for them to push you. Because watch this, let me just grab this loot. You can immediately just drop down, if you get shot at, and just drop down here. You don't take fall damage from here to here because it's not enough. And then if this isn't far enough, you could just either jump through here or break down, and immediately you're in the very bottom, and your teammates can meet you down here. Now, surprisingly, there's a lot of loot, because you can actually get max materials. Your whole team can get almost max materials. I think 2 can get max, and another can get almost max. But you break all this brick, it's kind of tedious, but then this is metal, right? And then you even have wood stuff all over the place. And now if you get the Viking ships in the middle, because this middle part, there's always something different. Well, there's 3 different variations, and if you get the Viking ships here, you can get max metal too. Now here, these are all metal, so you can get, max wood. I mean, you can get max wood here too, and it's awesome, really. So that's Coliseum. Like I said, you're gonna want to go into Battle Lab with your teammates, and you're gonna want to scope out all the loot spots, because there are loot spots all along here, and then there's also some here. And then down here, obviously, there's some, and in all these little jail cells and stuff, you can find all sorts of loot, tons of floor loot. If you get this, you win your contested fights, you kill everyone early, or even you take a box fight down here. You're gonna have surge tags, and you're gonna be totally set. Now, another thing that I want to note is this guy up here. This is an NPC that you can. Oh crap! I did not mean to do that, but you can do pickaxe elimination, you can do survive storm phases. Now, these obviously aren't the best for loot, but you can get a bounty here, and the best part, you can get a purple AK. Now, I know a lot of you probably don't like AKs. I know I'm not the biggest fan of AKs, but okay, I'm gonna try and use my shotgun, because where did he go? Because I really don't want to use any more AR ammo. Okay, there we go. But as you can see, he drops minis, and he even drops this AR, right? And now if you look at this, guys, here, let me pick up this to show you an example. Look, you may not think the AKs are good, but look at this. 31 damage, 39 damage. Think about that. Obviously, the fire rate is slower, but if you laser someone, if you're shooting at someone end game, you hit one shot, that's half their shield gone. Now, another thing that's good is you're almost always going to get zoned. Now, I got really unlucky here, but as you can see, literally all I have to do is just go a little bit over. I could even just camp in the corner. I could spend the rest of this time until zone comes in just farming, and then all I have to do is just go to the very corner and I'm in. Now this is great for rotation because you can actually, if you break out, actually the thing about Coliseum is you have to build up because you can't get out unless you go out one of these gates like on the sides, like over there. You have to go out the top, but there are these gates. Now the thing that I like about Coliseum is that once you're out, you're immediately in sand. So if you need to rotate, all you have to do is just hop in the sand and it's free rotate. Now if you guys don't know, that right there, that's a slurp barrel. If you go over here, now obviously I have full shield, so it's not gonna do anything for me, but your whole team can get full shield right here if you come out. You can actually rotate out early to get this. And did I mention, like, Coliseum isn't even that contested, so you might get one team spawning there, but if you win that fight off spawn, you're totally set, and, like, honestly, like, really good loot because no one really lands there. Now, like I said, you're already, like, middle zone, so you could pull zone over here again. Or, honestly, it's probably going to pull, like, somewhere in here, and you can just sand to the next zone. Or, like, let's say sand all the way over to there, and then you're pretty much good. So that's basically location number 1. Okay, so my next location that I'm going to bring you guys to is Retail Row. So let's land and get the fights out of the way so I can show you. Now, as a team, I recommend committing to one of the blacktops, and only if you're contested. Because if you're not contested, you can like just land at houses and stuff. But obviously, we're contested. There's probably going to be like 4 or 5 other people here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend my team's with me, and I'm going to commit to one blacktop. Now, I have the farthest drop, so I'm going to just land on this AR, and you can immediately go for a beam. Now, and you see just like that, now he's one tap, and he's dead. See, just like that. Easiest beam of my life. Now, that came because I had a good drop. Now, what I'm going to want to do is, hopefully at this point, your whole team is alone, like in this blacktop, so you just want to get as much loot as you can. Now, for some reason, there's not much loot here, but you just got to, you know, hope you get lucky, kind of. I mean, there should be enough, like, loot for each of your teammates to have a gun. See, like I just got a shotgun and shield. And so it looks like someone else landed here. So I'm going to see if I can find them. Now, I'm not sure, like, did they leave? I don't even know where they are. Maybe they ditched. Oh, I see the builds right in front. Okay, he wanted to get into that fight. So just for the sake of, like, purpose, pretend our whole team looted this. Then we can push over towards the houses, which is what I'm doing right now. Now, he is right next to me, so I'm just going to get this quick kill. And there you go. And you want to continue your rotate. You want to go into this house. If there's a player here, you can all team up on him and kill him. And then like take his loot and then rotate around and go to the next house, right? Now, if there's like a fight going on here that you don't want a third party, you could always go like loot this side if no one looted there, or you could push this side. Like the thing is, you don't want to get in a massive fight over here, because like people can come from all different angles and it's hard to protect yourself around blacktops like when there's so many people around. Now I'm just gonna go fight these people to show you, like pretend you looted here, and then you just want to go around and fight whoever's at these houses afterwards. By this point you should be pretty stacked on loot, and of course you should be farming up much more than I am, but since I'm just like showing you guys example, I'm not going to spend so much time farming. Now, the downside to retail is that it's not going to be super close to zone every time. You're probably going to get it like once every 3 games or 4 games. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, are they at yellow? I don't know where this man is. So then you want to take a look at your map and like find the best rotate. Oh, shoot. There's someone on me. Dang it. What? Okay, I just totally botted out. I was trying to switch weapons. But yeah, here, let's just spectate so I can show you guys the rotate real quick. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is, let's say you're at retail, right, and zone's coming this way. So you can go straight through. Now, the problem is you're going to be going through right through lazy. If you want to pick up a fight, you can, but I wouldn't take, like, a fight here just because of that. So then you can either rotate this way or you can rotate under. Now, I recommend going over because there's nothing super huge right here. No one's going to be rotating here because dirty players are probably going to be going like straight ahead. So you probably have this whole landmass to yourself that you can rotate into hunter. Now, if you want to go to the sand and then sand into the zone, that works too. There's really, I mean, you could even go like all the way over here then, like sand all the way over here. It's really up to you. But overall, like, you know, you can get good loot here. You can get a couple easy fights. As you saw, I beamed that kid out of the air. And those are my 2 favorite drop spots for Trio FNCS right now. If you guys have any questions in the comments, leave them down below. And if you want me to make any other videos for like solo FNCS or any tips or strategies, whatever it be, just comment down below and I'll make sure to reply to you guys and maybe have a video out on that topic. Subscribe if you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.